Well, guess what? It's here. The 2019 season has begun. So let's check out these rocks. Puma's been working all winter long trying to get ready to plant rocks on race days. So usually she tries to plant close to 100 rocks on every race at the club and at the regional races. So keep an eye out for these rocks. There's going to be a lot of them planted all over the place. Pick your favorites and let us know what you think about it. So with that being said, yay! 2019 is finally here. As I said in the past videos, we are going to try to take more and more videos of other races. We might take a few race videos of the novices, juniors, seniors, and even the heavyweights. So stay tuned to the beginning of the season and throughout. And bring your friends, because you know it is free to watch. Okay, guess what? This is our novice challenge, and guess what's happening? It rained. Oh no, what are we going to do? Well, you know what? We checked the weather schedule, and it looked like there's going to be a big opening of sunshine. So we're going to kind of stick with it and see what happens. I don't know. Stay tuned and find out. Look at that. You see that in the distance? There is sunshine out there on the track. Time to dry the track. So what happens is everybody starts grabbing weed burners and leaf blowers and whatever they can to try to dry that track. So the parents get all out there, and once they get to a point, they might even put a few cars out there to try to dry it. But look at it. They're working hard at it, and I think they'll get her done so we can start the race day. So this is going to be one of those race days where they're going to do time trials first. What is that? Well, they'll put a little piece of equipment out on the track, and they will time the kids going around the track at least 8 times. See these pictures here, parents? The kids are watching you when you're out there working. They want to do the same stuff. This was great. I really thought this was awesome. Good job, parents. Keep up the good work. Okay, I want you to pay close attention to this fence. And I'm going to actually give a little bit of time. See the tires that are attached to the boards? If your child hits that wall will move clear to the next row, taking most, if not all, of the shock away from your kids. I really love our track here in Graham because I feel like it's a really safe setup for your kids to do their novice years. Really, really pleased. I wish every track was like this. But you know what? Where they don't have this, they might be a little bit longer, a little bit wider. So, that little timer thing I was talking about, that's what you just saw on the track. So they will count as your car goes around the track, 8 laps, they'll count and set you in position that who's the fastest will be in heat A. And they'll set the heat B's and C's and D's and whatever it takes to get through that group of kids. So this is what a little bit of what's going to happen today. So it looks like we just about got the track dried out. Just a little bit more to go, and you're going to start seeing these kids get ready to go. See the cars starting to line up in there? In there, they have a safety director that will check to make sure your seatbelts are tight, your brakes are working, make sure your helmet's on, and all that good stuff before they push you on. So here goes the first car. It's going to do 8 laps around there, and then it's going to set his time. This year we happen to have 34 novices. So rather than to show you all 34 of them going full speed, I showed you two. One at slow speed and one at high speed. Now we're going to get ready to start the very first novice race. And parents, this is where patience come into play. We've all been through it. Don't be embarrassed if it takes a while for these guys to line up, because they're 5 and 6 years old. Yes, they've been practicing for up to 6 weeks or 6 classes, but they still have a little bit of learning curve to go. And by mid-season, it will really start clicking with them. And you know what? At some point between mid and the end of the season, they might set up faster than the juniors that's been doing this for a couple years. So these cars are push cars. You gotta push to start them. So you see all the parents coming out checking on the kids and everything else. They might have a little talk with them about when they restart the race, what they're supposed to do. You know, that kind of stuff. That car to the right, closest to the fence, it's a white car. Yeah, probably been a little radius rod, so they're gonna probably be pushing them off so they can try to straighten it up. Once the race starts again, the kids have to line up. A minimum of 4 cars have to be lined up before they can even start a race. But once they line up, they usually give the car that's off track up to 5 laps to get back on the track. I like that. It makes it so that as we're all learning how to, figure out what's going on with this racetrack and the rules and everything else, you see the people over there off track, they're working on that kid's car and they're trying to get it fixed. Again, my guess is he's been a radius rod, and so they'll have to figure out on getting maybe an extra radius rod or maybe these bender bars to try to straighten that rod. So they're off going right now. They're supposed to bunch up. And once they bunched up, they will hold up the hand. The flagger will hold up his hand with 5 fingers. And as they go around, he'll end up dropping it to 4, to 3, to 2, to 1. So count the cars out there now. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cars. And that means there's still one in that area trying to be fixed so they can get them out. So before this race starts, if you notice closely, there will be 6 cars out there once again. I am so excited.
Slow down. Slow down.
So our first race is going to be this very next weekend. And we're going to be racing in Graham on Saturday. And we'll be heading over to Yakima to get the lay of the land there for their regional race to come after that. Okay, I want you to pay attention and see how many cars are out there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they're all back out there. As soon as they get all lined up, the flagger will drop that green flag and away they go. So, because we have 34 novices, I'm guessing that we probably won't have the juniors and seniors and heavyweights start until probably 1 o'clock the following weekend, because we usually try to get the novices in and then we jump into the juniors, seniors, and heavies. But, you know, we'll stay tuned and we'll find out. Okay, green flag has been waved. They are on their way. And we might luck out because they're all spaced out enough that they might not have any more accidents. You know, I said it in past videos. If these kids are properly strapped in these cars, I truly believe they can be pushed off a mountain and they will not get hurt. These kids in these cars are very, very safe. Some of the biggest little bumps they get is if they wrap their fingers and their thumb around the steering wheel and they hit the wall, sometimes it'll make their steering wheel jump and it'll sprain their thumb. So we try to teach the novices to hold their hand on the steering wheel so it's not wrapped around, their thumb is not wrapped around the steering wheel. Okay, look up there, that was the tower you just saw. Part to the left was where the scorekeepers are, and to the right is where the judges are. See those numbers they have in the windows? That is the numbers put in the window for these kids to line up single file after the first accident. They have to go single file lineup. You see how they're starting to line up right there? Single file? Those are the numbers in conjunction with what's going on in the tower. These kids, they're like sponges. They are sucking in so much knowledge. They're absorbing so much knowledge that it's just phenomenal how fast they pick up on this. What I love about this sport and what I love about quarter midgets, QMA, is all designed around safety. They don't allow these kids to dive the corner. They don't allow the kids to try to purposely send them over a wall or whatever. That's why they have judges. That's why they have corner workers. That's why they make sure that the motors are all equal. So it makes it so that even a poor person or a person just starting out can compete with the big guys. Well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. A lot more exciting races are to come. Take care.